Bellingham today, taking a walk up to Hareshaw Linn, Northumberland National Park. Welcome to Hareshaw Linn, a magical place that once thundered with heavy industry, but has through the passage of time seen nature reclaim its space, becoming a haven for wildlife and a place of wonder. 6 bridges, at least 2 waterfalls. Northumberland National Park, we've got willow warblers, great spotted woodpeckers, and then Bellingham Foundry Yard. Red squirrels, apparently we didn't see any red squirrels, or we won't see any red squirrels depending where I put this in the video. And then we are here. More details at northumberlandnationalpark.org.uk. There's a little car park which has now got spaces. Guess it depends when you get here whether or not you'll get a space or not. Hareshaw Linn, Linn being a waterfall in Northumberland. Starts off with a bit of a dodgy track, but it's quite a pleasant walk all the same. Polite notice, we hope that you enjoy your walk up to the Hareshaw Linn waterfall. For your own safety, please keep to the main footpath and be aware of possible natural hazards. It's not actually too bad in terms of that. It's shut the gate. Always leave the gate as you find it. It's yeah, it's a reasonable walk. You have 3 miles out and back, and along this kind of terrain, I guess. So maybe manage it with a buggy, but definitely not a wheelchair. And then there's remnants of the ironworks and stuff that used to go on around here. Quite a few families and things come up to the Linn as well. And excuse my new glasses, which are reactor lights. Very dark glasses, even though it's not that particularly dark outside today. Lots of rare flora and fauna up this up the trail as we start getting into the what's it called? Gorge. So once you start getting into the gorge, but as you know, I'm not the best with flowers and plants, so probably not be able to tell you much about them. Another glimpse of the stream that comes down from the Linn, which I'm hoping will be in full force today, given that we've had a lot of rain. And a nice little picnic area to come up to. It's actually not too bad today, a little bit cool, but on a beautiful warm day it'd be lovely here. Assuming there aren't too many flies and insects, that is. Don't know what's down here, let's go and see. Some steps. And a wife and a daughter. A waterfall. Like I said, funny. Definitely not for wheelchairs. You could probably manhandle the buggy up here. One of those 3-wheel ones with big tyres. But a little bit technical. Heading a bit more up into the gorge here. And then somewhere down there is the stream. An interesting tree stump. Looks like the tree's fallen. It's been cut off because it was blocking the path, and then the stump's gone like that. More stumps. We did have a big storm here a few years back, probably taken down quite a lot of trees. Could be remnants of that perhaps. A few years back I mean. Can't remember what the name of the storm was. A bit coldy here as well. Maybe not one for the winter when it's icy. Potentially even not when it's wet because it'll be slippery. The reactor light's still really dark even though we're into the wood. Seeing as I'm getting a bit older now, sometimes get a bit sensitive to light. So I thought I'd procure some reactor lights for when I'm outdoors. Quite like them actually. Slightly different frame. Focal point's a bit odd though because they're prescription sunglasses. I was asked for stuff for when I'm driving, but I think the focal point is just slightly too close for that. Alright for this kind of stuff though, especially when you're looking down, just to see where your feet are falling, which some of the glasses I've had in the past, which are just one focus, haven't allowed for. So hopefully I won't trip over. Famous last words. So I think Hareshaw Linn and the gorge leading up to it used to be privately owned, so not many people are allowed to come up it, but then possibly since then it's been gifted to the Northumberland National Park. It's certainly managed by the Northumberland National Park, as you can see there, and not by lots of other people that I'm walking past but not filming. It's a very popular place to come. You've got some spectacular woodland. We spoke about the flora. Don't know about bluebells and things like that, but there's other flowers in and around. And of course, the stream itself. Look at that nice dappled light where the sun's come out. Oh, and it's a little bit of a climb that one, so there's a little seat to sit on. So you come round, overlooking this beautiful glade. A spectacular tree canopy. Our first crossing of the stream. We'll do it a couple more times before we get to the top. The first bridge. 6 in total. Tromp, tromp, tromp. Who's that stepping on my bridge? Deep into the gorge now with all its cascades. Relaxes the mind and soul. And onwards to another bridge. Tromp, tromp, tromp. Who's that stepping on my bridge? Fauna, I think that one is. Not flora, fauna. Flora. Fauna. 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 I haven't seen the tree yet with the coins in it. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's not down here. Bridge number 3. OS reference there in case you get yourself into trouble, so that the mountain rescue people know where you are. And another quaint cascade. A little bit of a rocky uphill section. Almost the stream. Ooh, nearly tripped. And then downhill again. Haven't seen much wildlife really. I don't know what's happened to all the wildlife this year. Can't have any birds tweeting, and I can't see any sign of anything else really. Another group of people walking through. Thank you. Bridge number 4. There was a sign at the bottom which told you all about the gorge itself. And I was going to take a quick video of it, but there were people standing in front, so I couldn't. If you see it at the start of this video, then you'll know I was able to get a look at it when I finished the walk in a little while, heading back down the other way. And if you don't see it, then you'll know at this point that it was filmed after, or it wasn't filmed after. Who knows which it's going to be a surprise to all of us. There's been a bit of a landslide just there, look. Hasn't quite encroached in on the pond, on the stream, but it's certainly slid. Oh dear, steps. Oh, steps down too. Pay attention, Bob, pay attention. Stairs, stair size though, so just like walking up the stairs. Bridge number 6, and that's not Hareshaw Linn itself, but quite a spectacular waterfall all the same. Certainly get the cobwebs out if you stood underneath that. Evidence. Oh, here's the coin, yes. Nearly missed the coin log. We've been talking about the coin log. Here it is. Coins, 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 all the way down. A stall of coins. That wouldn't be very comfortable to sit on. And I was just about to point out the evidence of a railway. There, I told you about the coin log, and there it is. There's another coin log. See, I told you there was a coin log. In actual fact, it's 2 coin logs. So you'll either see this on the way up, or you might see it on the way down like I'm doing, because I completely missed it on the way up. Can't tell what we've got in there. 50p, a 2p, a 10p, another 2p. English coinage, of course. There's a 20p piece that seems to have fallen out. Oh, it's a pound. A whole pound there. Lots of different coins. Another glade. Just be a little bit careful along here, because there's lots of rocks, and hopefully you don't trip over like I almost did. This is the end of the trail, just about, and I shall take a picture of the waterfall when we get there, so as not to spoil it. I was hoping, given we'd had lots of rain, it might be quite heavy, quite big, but well, it's looking reasonable. It's not quite as big as I anticipated, but reasonable all the same. I'll show you in a moment. And there she is, Hareshaw Linn. I'll get a little bit closer in a second. Quite a spectacular waterfall. So some steps to get down closer to the waterfall. Mind your step as you're climbing down them though, they're a bit wibbly wobbly, crackly waggly. Look at all these layers of rock. And there used to be seabed at some point. Well, I don't think there's any probably about it. I think it did. Spectacular up to there. And the trees just clinging on at the top. And how many years of erosion this has undergone to get like this. Well worth a walk up. Remnants of a tree that's obviously fallen and got washed down at one point or another. I think that's actually quite deep in there. I've never seen anybody swim in mine. Some interesting foam at the bottom. The little doggy wants me to throw the stick for him. Or her, can't tell which. Trying to get the waterfall in the picture behind me. Can't quite do it. Oh, there we go, that's better. Usual things to fly, like, subscribe, and hit that bell button so you can see more videos. I might do some more bonus content on the way back down again, but we'll call an end to the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Always appreciate it.